The fastest way to relocate anywhere in the world is through the study route. Finland is proving to be a very good country to migrate to right now, and in today's video I want to share with you at least a list of 3 schools that will get you to Finland, and they will give you free tuition, free accommodation, and you go to do different courses. So if you've been looking to move to Finland and you have not been successful previously, I want you to tune in till the end of the video because you're going to get a lot of insights. I want to share with you what courses you can do or what courses are available in these different schools. As I said, you're going to move to these schools as a student, and you are allowed to move with your family in some of these schools, and we are going to look at the in-depth of what is required and a step-by-step process of what courses you can do. Over the last 2 years, Finland has proven to be very welcoming to international students, foreign workers, and with some of the countries like UK, Australia, Canada having put very stringent measures on people or students, or rather international students, bringing their dependents, Finland is now proving to be a very good choice. And the fact that you can get free tuition in these institutions is magnificent if you ask me. There is what we call vocational colleges or vocational schools in Finland. These are mostly diploma certificate courses, and they vary from you can go to study for housekeeping or domestic work. There are courses also in food production, courses in mechanical engineering, civil engineering, and courses in social and health care. So please tune in because I want us to look at what each of these courses and what are you going to get, because it is very, very important for you to know if you want to move to Finland what is required of you. And also it is very good for me to mention that under this pathway you do not need to sit for your IELTS in some courses, whereas in other courses you'll be required to sit for the Duolingo English test that you actually study on Duolingo, and you pay for different or rather in different schools they ask you to pay different English tests. For example, in one of the schools that is very commonly known in Finland called Vamia, they'll always ask you to sit for the Vamia Duolingo test that you'll find on Duolingo. So the first school that you're going to look at, one that you'll get free courses, free schools in Finland, is Vamia. As I said, remember, Vamia, you have to ensure that you are okay to sit for their Duolingo English test that they will always ask you to write for the Duolingo English test under the Vamia option. So what you need to do is you need to click here on trainings. Once you click on trainings, you'll find the courses that are available, and you choose the undergraduate vocational degree for undergraduate. When you choose that, remember those are the courses that will get you to Finland. Remember always to choose English as your option. So this is Finland, and you can choose always the English language. So once you come down here, you find the vocational undergraduate degree. The undergraduate degree is intended for you who is to start your first professional studies. You want a new field, and the reason why most of these courses are available as much as the undergraduate courses in countries like Finland is because they want to welcome as many foreigners as and international students as they can since the inception when you want to start your education. So whether you have previously have or you have sat for another degree, it doesn't really matter. If you just left high school and this is an option that you want to consider, it is very good to come to such vocational schools. Remember, when we talk of vocational schools, I said yes, they are degrees, but mostly they are on the technical side. Like for example, you can see what is available right now in Vamia is vehicle fitters, automation installers, cook, English education, IT support, hairdresser and barber, property manager, cook, machine fitter, cosmetics consultants, machinist, beautician, sheet metal. There are quite a number. Tourism, customer service, mechanical fitter, English. So they're quite a plumber, house builders, waiter, waitress, English education, basic degree in equipment. So there are quite a lot that you need to go through. Vamia is always opening its doors each and every year for these free scholarships. So you need to be on the lookout, because in not very many months they are going to open. I think it is anywhere between July to September they'll be opening this scholarship for people, and some have already opened but the different schools open at different timelines. So like for example, this is waiter, waitress, English, waitress. It is an English program, and you can go through what is or rather what you'll undergo through and what the program composition is about. And the best thing also you need to know about Finland is, just like most of the countries in the world, as an international student you get 20 hours to work. So that means whether you're under scholarship or whether you're paying your own school fees, you at least get 20 hours to work, to at least get money to sort if you are you're going there on your own and under your own scholarship, to get tuition and money to just sort yourself in general. So the entry requirements are also listed below: at least 18 years, high school certificate, one of the certificate of international English test applies, either Duolingo English 85, IELTS general training 5 points, TOEFL IBT version 60 points, and they are quite a lot. Enough funds for living on the applicant's account to be presented to the immigration office. This is for the people who will not get the scholarships. Remember, these are, as I said, these are universities that are always offering scholarship. Another university that is also very currently known, that I have shared here before, is Rivia. Rivia is also very well known to offer scholarships to international students, international applicants. So if you want to read for international applicants, just click read for international applicants more, and you'll understand what it is and what you need to do if you want to study in Rivia. The application procedure, things to find out before applying for studies in Finland, the entry requirements, the housing, other trainings, everything is there. If you click on the entry requirements, you will find on what is needed. And for our trainings are mostly, I want you to read here and capture these. Our trainings are arranged mainly in Finnish, with following exceptions, entirely in English, and that is mostly for vocational qualification in mechanical engineering and production, partly in English are vocational qualification in cleaning and property services, vocational qualification in food preparation, vocational qualification in restaurant and catering services, vocational qualification in social and healthcare. So they have now actually said, like for example, for them, partly in English, that means studies start in English and includes intensive Finnish studies. And the best thing about such courses is that once you get to Finland, as much as you do not know the Finnish language, you'll entirely have to study Finnish, which I feel like it is an added advantage, because remember also, if you go to these Scandinavian countries or countries that have English is not their first language, it is very vital for you to know how to interact and talk the basic language that is talked in those countries, because that way you integrate more with people. So also when you come to this website that is under the Rivia University in Finland, you'll get to understand what is required. They have explained all the courses, how long it takes, courses in housekeeping, courses in cook, vocational qualification, restaurant and catering services, vocational qualification in food production, that is baker, confectioner. They have said like, and you see when they say coming later, it means like they're opening their application soon, so you should be on the lookout. And they are explaining on all the vocational qualifications that are open right now and which are opening later, and most of them will find they are 2 to 3 years. The advantage of that is once you finish school in Finland, you are directly absorbed in different companies, in entities. You, as an international student, you are entitled to go or rather to acquire jobs and work permits to work, and as an international student you are also entitled to 20 hours to work as an international student. Another one that I want us to look at is Tredu. Tredu is also a very good university. Remember always to change your language from Finnish to English if you're not very conversant with Finnish, so that at least you're able to know what is being looked for, or rather what you're looking for. So there are different trainings. I think when you click trainings, you definitely come to understand how to apply to study, what is the difference between different implementation methods, And also for applicants, if you want to apply, if you click there, further education, training offer to support employment, continuous. So depending on what you're looking for, I'll maybe say click on further education, and you'll find all the courses that are available. The advantages of these 3 schools is that when you time them, and most of the time if you are so clear and you are on my page, you'll always find me saying when they are opening their doors to a scholarship. So if you know you can fund yourself, well and good, you can start application as early as now. If you know like you want at least to go through the scholarship route, please be on the lookout. Always remember to like, to comment, to subscribe, to turn on the notification bell, because when they open these scholarships, I will sure be here to update you and show you how to go about applying to these scholarships. So thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to like, leave a comment if you have any, and until next time, bye and see ya.